Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Two Dads React. My name's Clay. That's Corey. We're here to check out episode 2 of Ahsoka. We're in the same shirts because guess what? We just pushed pause and started again because they dropped 2 in one night and, well, we're going to make it through no matter how much wine I've had. And yeah, let's see what happens. If you're new here, thanks for checking us out. Why didn't you watch episode 1? I mean, thanks for being here, but go back and watch that first. But if you're here now, thank you. Consider subscribing, doing all that stuff. Corey, episode 1. Good stuff, right? Got you on the plot. We're good to go. Absolutely fantastic. Orange lightsabers. Got to see everybody from Rebels that you haven't watched, but still great.
Fantastic. Like, it was a cool, like the slow parts were nice when you got to meet the people, and then there was good action in between that kind of moved some stuff along when you're like, what are we doing here a little bit? And then they left it on a really cool cliffhanger of a genuine, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, are you dead?
Out that early, eh? Okay.
Right. So, am I wrong that the slow parts in these Star Wars shows don't feel slow to me? Like, I feel like my brain's like, you should be really bored right now, but I'm not. Like, I'm not bored. I'm like, cool, let's go. I'm like, this is very important. I need to hang on for this. And usually in the slow parts, we get like crazy awesome like thematic shots that are happening in this TV show. Like I do remember like us pausing for long stretches and not really having reactions, but I was like, this is just good to watch. Like, I'm just enjoying watching what I'm seeing on screen right now.
Yeah, Star Wars has done a good job of, I guess, bringing you into the show itself, where you're kind of really engrossed and you're just the bystander that's in the hallway as it's going down, and like that's how I feel when I'm watching the shows. Like, very rarely do I notice what's going on around me until the show's over, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think they've done a really, really good job of just sucking you in and bringing you into this really cool story that we're actually, for the first time, opening up, and we're getting all the little dirty details and instead of just what we've known, which is, I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Perfect. And for anybody who's not familiar with our situation, Corey does not consume Star Wars the way I do. Corey does not also consume Star Trek the way I do.
I just don't watch TV in general. Like,
right.
That's just it.
You've been hurt by TV for many years. You've locked on to shows that have ended way too early and you've been hurt numerous times by TV. So you actually only show up for TV when I make you.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I gave it up. I was like, you know what? If it's not a live sporting event, I'll wait till all 13 seasons are out, and then I'll just binge watch them in 2.5 days. Like TV's meant to be watched.
Like it's meant to be watched. You fucking psycho. Yeah, it's the oh, was that a hit? Cool, I'll watch that now. Thank you. Is it over? Good. I'll check that out now that it's had a chance to complete. Yeah.
Yep. I can't get invested in anything. It dies too soon.
So it makes me happy when I get to watch you enjoy television and actually like take you on this journey with me. Like, watching you enjoy Andor was better than watching Andor itself for me personally. watching you just be engrossed in it made Andor even better, considering it was probably some of, if not the best Star Wars put out on Disney Plus to date. I'm just going to say that out loud. Like, Andor was perfect. So let's see if Ahsoka can hold up for you, sir, and for everybody at home. Thanks again, and let's get into episode 2. She is not in the bacta tank, but also not dead. But we're in a hospital.
Did you keep a record of what you found?
The droids destroyed it.
Like, I was busy getting fucking skewered. Didn't have time to fucking control S. Look at that shot. Golly darn, man.
I know, it's fucking cool.
Just fucking screenshot after background for my desktop. Didn't even place it right. It had to rotate for you. That's a great title. That's a great title.
Wheel in trouble? Yeah.
Knowing we're dealing with the witches of Dathomir? Yeah. Ooh, a Force Echo, I believe is what they are called. At least in the video games. See all of her painted stuff. She paints all those things. The doorway, that container behind it. Oh!
Shit.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
That's funny.
I'm not sure we have enough.
We're all gonna die.
Right?
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion. Anyone check on that?
Yeah, I was to say, the rebels can barely keep a freaking government running.
Show me what you found.
I put the ball there.
Oh, it's bothering you so much.
Well,
Her hand was just gonna go down and like push it like there was a button.
like you should have pushed the button, jackass.
It's like, what a build up for that.
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe they are pretty bad. You need to understand why your ship has to be upright like that and then turns to the side to land.
I guess if the fin was still the other way, they would crash on one of their wings every time they
I
tried
mean,
to
agreed, but so why does it have to be that way to fly? Why can't it just fly normally?
Dula, that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and
Look
redistributed.
at all the actors who you know from things who are like, just give me a part. I'll just be the guy who's at the landing dock. I don't care. There he is. Okay, so that's Chopper. He's the droid from Rebels, and he's literally a psycho, and he's a war criminal. And he's their droid, and he's great. He literally runs by the idea of it's not a war crime the first time.
Apprentice.
So do you notice that Ahsoka's head tails are longer than they were in like Boba Fett or Mandalorian?
No.
So you know how we complain about sometimes fan bases are just fucking annoying and they want to bitch about things that really don't matter? So they, like, the Star Wars fandom lit up when we first saw her because they were so mad because her head tails were only like yay long because it was easier for, I mean, just for general like ability to move in the costume. And they were like, no, her shit's longer in the in like the cartoon or whatever. And so they've extended hers because as you age, as her race, they grow longer. And so they've actually extended them to like more match up with canon. But it's like,
Gotcha.
sometimes fan bases are just like, you know, it's like, come on, is that what you're going to bitch about? Must be nice that that's all you're bitching about.
To be fair, you have never indicated that you want to come back.
To be fair.
To be fair.
And I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Oh, Jesus. I was wondering if she actually had any connection to the Force. Because her being a Padawan was a surprise to all of us in the trailer. We're like, really?
The only time you are wasting is your own.
She could definitely hold her own in a lightsaber fight.
Profits generated from a single Star Destroyer are enough to fund a variety of New Republic reconstruction programs, among other things.
Yeah, dude, you're not wrong. So much fucking material.
Oh, there it is. Classified.
Not even repurposed, to stay on schedule?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we saw how that went on The Mandalorian.
The droid carried a high-level security clearance. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
Some fishy shit is going on.
I said stop that ship. That's an order.
Oh, you gonna get fucked, bro? For the Empire? Eat my ass, dude. Where are you?
With the Phantom. Right.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Get it. Pull it. Come on. We've had people stop shift before. Ooh. That's an Inquisitor lightsaber.
Fire up the engines, Chop.
Chopper. This is the best. Is that the ghost? I can't remember. I'm really bad. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. I'm sorry.
Why would you itch now,
I'm trying to see things. What
I
are you
know.
doing?
I order you to stand down and return to port immediately.
I'm not listening.
I return to port.
Oh, they are certainly not returning. Fucking shields up. Get him, Chopper. Ooh, you're done. You're way done.
This time.
I don't have to hear what he's saying. He's such an asshole.
Oh, I did not go through your stuff. Did you look under the back?
Yes, you did. I can hear him saying that shit. Why am I speaking droid now? Where you going, bro? Snag him. Snag him. Oh, she's just like, nah, that's good. You're not gonna hit me with that shit. Throw it, Chopper.
Now, Chop.
Nice. He's like, got it. He may be the best part of this entire show, just letting you know. Who's feeding this cat, by the way?
Just was thinking that, dude. He's probably picking his head up like, when was the last time I've been fed?
Just some sustenance. Some water. Some food. Someone changed my fucking litter box. You should see the size of shits I take. Yes. Put it on. Mmm. Yes. That's how I lay out my 3D prints also.
You still making that suit?
I still am, dude. It's taking me forever. But I mean, like I said, it's the 3D printing station got moved, man. I gotta set it all back up again. Can you imagine being training as a Jedi and also training and also being a Mandalorian, like the amount of just sheer like pomp and circumstance that you have to go through every day to like meet all of the needs that you do for both like factions. It's exhausting just thinking about it.
I don't know, dude. I kind of feel like it would be cool.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do, but oh, it's so pretty. No. That mask has some way to like suck the rest of your hair into it. Come on. What's up, mommy?
He's like, you guys hot as shit too with your fucking headgears on?
Yep. There's the whole crew. Hera and Sabine and Ezra and Zeb. And I wish I could remember the other Jedi's name who was training Ezra, but I can't right now. Ooh. Never gets old. I feel like I should be singing the Halo fucking theme right now.
And just think about it, dude. Like the massive construction you could do in space.
Just the amount of material. I feel like that Inquisitor is somebody important that we haven't seen yet.
It's probably Ezra.
No way, dude. There's no way Ezra's going on the dark side. No way.
You got fucking brainwashed somehow, man. And they gotta bring him back.
Nope. I'll tell you who I think it is. And
okay.
So back in like 2010, there was a Star Wars game that came out where it was Star Killer, and it was Sam Witwer. Is that his name? Is that the name of the actor? I have to look it up. But it was like a Padawan of Vader, like after Ahsoka. But I mean, this is all before her stuff. But yeah, Witwer. I was right. So this guy. Do you recognize that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the scanned version for this video game, and there's been a little bit of internet like chatter that he may be one of the Inquisitors that shows up in Ahsoka. Because they're hiding his face, but they're still showing him on screen. I kind of feel like it may be him, and that's cool because like, dude was fucking powerful in that game, and it's canon, so I don't know. But I'm gonna leave that because they didn't decide to show it. So he didn't take his helmet off during this episode. So I could be completely wrong. We may never see his face, but if it's Star Killer, I actually need to go back and like research like his origin and storyline from the game because I remember playing it, but I don't remember it because it was literally like 15 years ago. So who knows? But this show is going to end up being fantastic. I already know it. Like, I don't want to be the blindfolded Star Wars fan who just enjoy like. For everybody who's watching, I am that fan for Star Trek. Like, if there's Star Trek on, I enjoy it no matter what it is. But for Star Wars, I kind of hold a little... my fandom is not as deep as it is with Star Trek. So when I watch Star Wars, I expect more from it because it's so high on itself. I expect it to be that, to meet that. So the first time that happened was, like we've said, is Andor, where I was like, this is absolutely amazing. And it may be amazing because there are no Jedis in it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, your biggest thing has been like, if there's not a Skywalker involved, I'm there for it because how the hell are we only focusing on one family line? So, You know.
Yeah, I'm just like, space is so big. There's got to be more Jedis. There's got to be more bad guys. There's got to be just regular dudes doing regular shit in space, and they're like, I gotta go. And we got that with Andor.
Exactly.
Andor was
That's
like,
exactly what
Andor was like, I'm a regular dude, and I'm gonna do a bank robbery. We're gonna do this shit hardcore. And I was like, all right, cool.
Right.
Right.
Considering how much has gone into the Star Wars canon and lore of the universe, it sucks that you're stuck. That most of the time you're stuck with like, and where does a Skywalker come in? You know what I mean? Because when they tell a story without a Skywalker in it, it's absolutely amazing, and Andor was proof of that. And this, even though there's a tie to a Skywalker, i.e., Ahsoka being Anakin's Padawan, other than that, we may never see anything to do with a Skywalker again, so I'm okay with that. And yes, the story, I love that they're tying it into Rebels, and that everything is like, hey, get on board. If you've seen Rebels, this is going to be X for you. If you haven't, this show is going to be Y for you, but you're all going to enjoy it. I kind of feel like that's where we're landing right now.
Yep, they're doing a good job. Shouldn't be disappointed with anything.
No,
the only gripe would have been the second episode was, I felt like could have been a little more. Like the way the first one ended versus the way the second one ended, I kind of thought there would be like another big, not necessarily like an oh shit moment, but that like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. I guess we did, but it wasn't as grand as I thought it was going to be.
I'm with you. I'm kind of wishing they had unmasked the Inquisitor, because if it was Sam Witwer's Star Killer, I would have been like, oh shit, I have to go back and like figure out all the canon for that character and figure out how he got to be an Inquisitor. Like that would have been a great reveal right now. Now, I mean, I'm not going to say that it won't be a better reveal down the road, but you're right. There was less of a cliffhanger here, and it was more of, here's the story, here's where we're going, here's who's involved, and that's it. So, yeah, I would tell you. See, I would agree with you. See, episode 1 was way better than episode 2 in just the way that it finished, but still good stuff. So yeah,
still having fun.
Absolutely. Everybody who's tuned in to this point, thank you very much. We will be back next week for episode 3. Until then, thanks again, as always, you guys who stay here to the end of us chit-chatting about the episode. You're the best, and we'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys.